So I'm back, it's me again, Hannah Wilson, former head teacher and co-founder of Women Ed. As well as co-founding Women Ed, a couple of years ago with some of my colleagues, we set up Diverse Ed. So I just want to talk to you about why Diverse Ed is important. So Women Ed is 5 years old, BAME Ed is 4 years old, LGBT Ed is 3 years old, and Disability Ed is 2 years old. And these are 4 brilliant grassroots communities, areas, spaces for you to connect and collaborate and find peer support and find mentors and coaches, to see people who look like you, sound like you, that whole piece around visible role models. I really recommend you follow all the handles, no matter what your identity and how you identify. I've learnt so much as a human being and as an educator and as a leader by following and networking in these spaces. And with everything going on in the world right now, we really need to think about how to be inclusive allies. So there's lots of allyship models for each of the protected characteristics, but we are really pushing the idea of inclusive allyship. That means that you check yourself, you check your privilege, you think about how to support those who are underrepresented, those who are marginalised. You realise that as a white straight woman, which is my identity, that I have had it easier than some of my colleagues. Perhaps not as easy as some of the white straight men, but definitely easier than some of my friends and colleagues who are women of colour. So Diverse Ed is basically a space that sits in the middle of all the grassroots communities. We work with everybody in those spaces. We invite them to come to our events, and we have held an event every January for the last 4 years, and we had our first virtual event recently. So if you go onto YouTube and you put in Diverse Ed, you will find 4 hours of free training. An hour on the landscape, an hour on the curriculum, an hour on culture, and an hour on leadership. And it's all about how we can diversify the education system and put values, the value of diversity and equality and inclusion, at the centre of everything we do. We know the world is divided. We know we need to be united. So we really look forward to seeing you. And if you are on Twitter, please search for the hashtag #MyDiverseEdPledge. We had hundreds of people on Saturday making their pledges, and we would love to hear what your pledge is for bringing diversity into your classroom. Take care.